Hello everyone. Well, I think I'm live. Let's check a few things here. I think it's going to come up. I know. Here we go. I am. Awesome. And I see we get quite a bit of people already on. So I see Holly, Kathy is there. And I got something for you tonight. I got Diane, Lorraine. So, you know that I always talk, and you guys know that it's Holly at the other end that answer our question. Well, I had asked her to send me a picture. She had bought some new makeup, and I said, well, you have to send me a picture. She didn't know, but ta-da! This is Holly. Oh, I need to close that light. Here we go. So this is our lovely Holly at the other end that answer our question. So if you're wondering what Holly looked like, now you have the picture. So that is Holly that is with us at the other end. She's in Cheyenne. I'm in Texas, Livingston. So I think it's nice to put a face with a name. So you can see that beautiful smile. And I know when she answered your question, that's the smile she got on. So that is our Holly there. It's Holly with a H. I know I don't say it correctly most of the time, but you guys must know that by now, right? So I'm going to leave her there for just a little bit, and then I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to show it back later on down the road here, but I wanted to make sure that now you know who is Holly. So we got about 8 minutes before we start. We're a little bit earlier. One thing that I want to say that last live event, we had somebody that popped in that didn't have nothing better than come and harass us. So if you see anything, just get Ollie's attention, and Ollie, she can report it, but she cannot block them. So I have to block them. So I got my phone right here by me. So remember that it don't happen instantly because we get that delay in the YouTube. So that's okay. I'm gonna remove this. And now if you're wondering what is those numbers and letters, that is the hostess code for tonight. Here, I'm gonna let the light adjust. Here we go. So that is the hostess code for tonight. I think it's better if I remove this paper because it gives a glare. Here we go, much better. So for tonight, I did everything for the recording. So you would get, and you get many extra picture too, because some people are very visualized too on a PDF file. So this is one of the cards that we're doing tonight. It's a pocket card, and first it was this. And I thought, oops, the other way. I thought, oh, it's something that was missing. So I took one piece of paper and I just slid it there. So I'm going to do the same thing tonight so you can see both ways. And you see, it's just a pull out. So it pull out, boom. The leaves are attached to the insert. So it's not a card that open. It's a pocket card. So that's one of the cards that we are doing tonight. It's just you have to pay attention when you slide it in because it's on each side. That's it. Here we go. I'm going to pop back there. So that's one of the cards. Here's another card. This is a window card. And this, I expect the glare to hit on it like this. I'm going to try my best not to, but that is normal with the light. And when you open it up, you see the window. And voila. So, and I colored the back of this too to make it even more prettier inside. So it's bring the party inside. And this is a card that Sherry sent me a picture, and she said, "Friends, can you show us how to make this?" I said, "I already got a video." Well, that was the cupcake one that was 5.5 by 5.5. If you go on my blog and put Peekaboo card, you're going to get the cupcake one. So it's bigger, so that means you have to do your own envelope. This one here fit in a regular envelope. So watch the inside there. You see it's all the crumb cake. But as you open it up, I'm going to try. Okay, see there? It's nothing, and voila! Is that cool or what? So we're going to do that tonight. It's a different bowl. And then we got very, very simple, the goodie bag for Valentine's. Talking about that, I got everything ready but the bag. Let me grab a bag. Here we go. We need a bag to do a goodie bag, right? So I think I got everything ready. We got about 4 minutes, so let me talk to you just a little bit. Okay, so the hostess code I was telling you, it's 9T62QGB4. So 9, Thomas, 6, 2, Queen, Gorgeous, Banana, 4. So that's the hostess code for tonight. And with $30, you're going to get the PDF file of tonight. If you want the monthly PDF file that I share with my team, that is $30 too. But if you want both, $55 order, going to get you both with this hostess code. This hostess code, it's only good till Monday. That's it, my friend, till Monday. So let me flip this up. Here we go. Okay, I got my little list here. I forgot last time, and it seemed when I forget it, it's when we got some problem. So one thing, knock on wood, that we won't get disconnected tonight. But if it happened that we lose connection, not your connection, the main connection, my connection, I cannot jump back in because it ends the broadcast. So that means I have to start a new broadcast. How can you find a new broadcast? You're going to have to go on my blog at FrenchieStamps.com, and I'm going to put the new link there. So if ever it happened, that's where you want to go. And many ask me, where are you live tonight? Where are you this? Always visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. You get every link there and every information. It's on my blog. That's the main, the gold nugget to find me, put it that way. Right now it's celebration. During celebration, you get, for every $50 before tax and shipping, you can pick any in the product in this here. And that is the only way that you can get those products. So let me flip. Okay, so this is one, reverse. This is one product, the Garden Advent. Here's some DSP. Now, when you see the list over here, this here, it's not what you have to buy to get the free product. This list here is just the list, what they use to make the project beside it. So it's nothing, any purchase of $50, for every $50 before tax and shipping, you get a celebration. 100, you get to 150, you get 3. Talking about 150, then if you get 150, do not enter the hostess code. Do not enter the hostess code. You're going to get both PDF file, plus you're going to get the stamping reward. Like 150, you get $15 rewards, plus you would get the 3 celebration. And so you get many to choose from in this. If you don't have the brochure, then on my blog again, you can see it all. The ribbon I cannot say enough. The ribbon is gorgeous in person, and in the catalog, it looks so stiff. but it's super soft. We're using it, by the way, tonight, so I don't have to go over that. We're going to use it tonight. So that's for the celebration. So really, with $55, you would get a celebration and the 2 PDF files for tonight with the hostess code. Or if it's $150 and above, you're getting all. And then if you decide that you like to save a penny or two on stamping product, then why not joining my team? It's no string attached. You pay $99. It's $125 of your choice of product. Any product of up to $125. You cannot go at $126 and pay the $1 difference. The computer will not let you enter that. So you have to go as close as you can to the $125. And now during celebration, you get 2 extra stamp set of any value. Like Guys Greeting, it's $50-something. So if you go to the max, it's over $271 you get for $99, and it's shipped to you for free. That's another 10%, plus they toss in a paper pumpkin to kit in there. So it's a great deal. It's up to you if you want to save more. That's the way to do it. To stay active, it's $300 quarterly. So the quarter that you join, it's not a must. You don't have to do it. So really, you would have to have $300 from now, from when you join, till June for the next quarter. So again, it's up to you. I would love you to join my team. To join, just visit my blog at FrenchieStamp.com, right on top. And I got a question and answer there. And if those question and answer don't answer your question, please contact me. I would be more than happy to help you. Talking about how can you comment? Many people ask that question, and I forget to say about it. How can you comment on the live event? On YouTube, you can leave a comment at any time, but when it's live, you have to be logging into your Google account. That's the only way you can leave a comment, if you're logging into your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, you still can watch. It's just you cannot leave a comment live. You can leave one when it's not live, but when it's live, it has to be logged in under Google. Subscribe. Right below, if you see on the right-hand side, you see a little red box there. It says subscribe. If you click on that, that's where you can subscribe to my video. Then make sure you click the box notify. It's where the little bell is above, I think. So if you get notified, then you're going to get notified when I post a video and when I go live. So then you're not missing nothing. I went through the PDF, and then in case somebody just joined me, I'm going to show you one more time who is the lovely Ollie that answered our question at the other end. Oh, I get some glare. Here we go, a little bit better, still some glare. But that is our lovely Ollie that helped me every live event on YouTube. She's the one that, because I cannot watch the comment and do all the project that I'm doing. I think I cover it all in my thing. So again, if we get somebody that their language are not appropriate, Ollie will not email me, take care of it. If she's busy answering something else, just put a note, Ollie, just put language, and then she's going to know what to look for. That should be good. So now I think we're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to look at a few comments here. Let me check that. So we got Ollie, we got Sharon, we got Patty, we got Robert, Tony, Jen. Hello, Jen. Vicky, Desiree, Barb, Sue, Caroline from, she's my neighbor in Nebraska. They used to come all the way from there to our thing in Cheyenne. We got Christy, so we got a good bunch there. I tried to see Somebody put Ollie with a hoe. That is perfect. Mary, you talk just like me. Mary Campagna, she talked just like me. That's funny. So let's get started because we got quite a bit to do. So now I have to flip my video and turn it around. If I get anybody that was interesting to know how I set up for my video and how this shebang it's working in that, before I came live here, I was live on YouTube to show them behind the scene. So if you are interested in that, the video on Facebook under my page, again, how can you find it? Go at FrenchieStamps.com, scroll down a little bit on the right hand side, you're going to see all my links are there. Go at my Facebook, and then you're going to find the video right there on how I set up for those live show. So get your popcorn ready because we got quite a bit to go through. So let's get started. By the way, thank you for joining us too, because I was afraid tonight with all the thing with the president show thing on TV. I'm like, oh, did I pick a bad night? But who knows? So let me flip you. So close your eyes, and I'm going to tell you when to open. If not, you're going to get dizzy a little bit here. That's it. Okay, let's make sure this is straight and up higher. Here we go. That sounds good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with the easiest thing. And some stuff I prepare in advance. So the little bag that we're using, we're doing this here, by the way. It's the 3x6 cello bag that Stampin' Up sell, number 141704. And that somebody said, can you tell us the page they are? And I thought I'm going to put the page here today, and I completely forget till now. But I'm going to tell you quick what page, because the bags are kind of tricky to find. Okay, there with the envelope on page 176, right here. The Gazette cello bag. That's the one I'm using right there. So I try two different ways. Like this one, you see, it's just open this way. And that was a different size, and I like the other size that flopped down better. So we're going to show you the other one. Those little clip-on, it's all from Stampin' Up. So here is this. I need a scratch paper though. I should have brought a thing. Here we go. We got one. So this here, measure 278. Let me move this here. 278 by 10 long. Now we're going to take our paper cutter and we're going to do some scoring. I feel this needs to be even higher. Can I? Okay, I think maybe this is going to be better here. Here we go. Okay. So on your board here for the score, it's the light gray. So remember, the light gray score, the dark one cut. So right now we just want to score. We're going to put our paper at the top, the 10-inch at the top. I want to make sure I cut that at 10-inch. Yes. So we're going to score at 1.5. We're going to score at 3.5. And score at 8.5. Oh! Did you hear me? You sure did. Remember, don't do what I do what I say. So, that's okay. We're going to whip this quick here. Okay, 278. 278, it's right there before the 3. 278 by 10. Okay, let's try this one more time here. Okay, we're going to score at 1.5. We're going to score at 3.5. And score at 8.5. Not cut, score. Here we go. Now we got this done. Now we're going to take a cherry cobbler and blushing bright. Then we're going to use the Love Sparkle stamp set. And we're going to use love in this and the hearts in this. And now, you know what? Sparkle would be there, beautiful there instead of love, I think. It's a bit too big. Okay, because I won't have place for. Okay, love. Here we go. And now what we're going to do is reinforce this. Usually I would say, you know, stamp before you score, but in this case, you score first because then you know what's the top one, the back, and all that. So you see you get your box here. Now this part here in the bottom where you get this shape, this is your front. So in the front, we're going to stamp the word love. And I don't even add love here. I get glow. Well, let's check that out, right? Here we go. Love. This is going to be... And love's going to be in cherry cobbler. Voila. And let me just remove this so I don't put my hand in it. Are going to be in blushing bright. Now, we're going to take some bedazzle here, some rhinestone, and we're going to put a little rhinestone. So you see where you get the sparkle kind of there? So I just go and you can add as many as you want or as little. This one I'm going to go ahead and do all my bedazzle here. Oops. Here we go. Okay, so now see how lovely it is? Now we're going to turn this around. And this part, the long part here, that's the one that you see inside the bag. That's where I need the scrap paper here. Okay, I'm going to start with blushing bright. And I just stamp randomly. Okay, in the front here, I'm going to do one there, one there. Okay, now really I don't have to wash this because cherry cobbler, it's way darker. So I can go right ahead with my cherry cobbler and fill the blank. Here we go. Then turn this around. Voila. Okay, now this needs to be washed. Gonna try to clean as I go tonight. That's almost impossible, but we'll see how I'm gonna manage. If not, I get too many dirty stamp around, and then I put some supplies on top of it, and then I'm like, So okay, so now let's move this out of the way. So then we're done with one of the project almost. And, oh, that's going this one. Now, I pre-cut with the Sweet Sassy, that's the heart shape. I pre-cut this here. Just to speed up the process a little bit. So, and I use, let me show you, so in the framelits, mine it's a mess. I needed another magnet sheet, and I took it out of this one. So I use the one with the pointy. So this is the two that I use here, the pointy. I like the one that come with the tail. I call it the tail, and you see this is not the tail. It's like the perfect heart. I like the tail. So that's what I pre-cut them with. So stamp first and then cut it out. And the stamp that I'm using hits my arrow. And to let you know, if you choose to buy this, you're not just buying a stamp set. You're gonna $3 of every stamp set go to Ronald McDonald's house. And this stamp set, why did I choose that? Because Valentine, it's just a small, it's, you know, one day and then you're done. And I figured this year it's for a good cause. Plus, you get Christmas, you get every day. You are my hero. Fabulous. Hope tomorrow find you feeling better. So I get well card with an umbrella. Are you been under the weather? And then, oh, so those two go together. Celebrate, to from. You get for Halloween. And extra awesome Easter wish you get for Easter. So you see, you get many occasion in this, and not only you're getting a lovely stamp set, but you $3 of that go to Ronald McDonald House. And trust me, I had the chance to work with some of the fundraiser for Ronald McDonald House. And I know some people from Cheyenne that are live tonight can testify to that. It is an awesome, awesome cause. So I say it's a great way to say you need to buy a new stamps to justify to buy a new stamps. Now I'm going to take dimensional, put that in the back there, and put that right on top of this. So I stamp the heart with cherry cobbler on very vanilla, and the heart is cherry cobbler. And by the way, this is very vanilla. Now you're going to take your bag, and it's a gauze bag. So what I've done, I took some fast fuse, and really you don't have to do that. It's just make it stronger. I keep it full like this here. Pass it in. I didn't push it hard enough, I think. Let me fix that. So maybe snail would be better in this case. Here we go. Now I took another piece, and this is about 278 by just less than 2. Gonna put fast fuse there. I really don't like this one here. I'm gonna make it push. The other one I didn't have no problem. They came nice, so good. Okay, let me push. There we go. Now I'm going to take this, put this in the back of this. Really, oops, did I put that too long? I did. I did. I sure did. And the reason why I put that in the back, it looked finished, and not only that it looked finished, it make it stand up by itself very nicely. Et voila, see, it stand up nice. So that's why I put the other one. Now what you're going to do is take your goodies. I didn't bring extra goodies. I won't tell you what I did. I eat the extra goodies, so it's no extra goodies. I hate them all, for heaven's sake. I'm not allowed to do project with candy. That's just it. I just took some those grass paper that we call. Put some peanut butter Hershey's in there. This is a little Ghirardelli with the heart in it. You can find them easy at this time. Put that in. You're going to close it in and here. And I won't prick it there. And then you're going to put your heart right at the top here. And voila, my friend, you get your cute little bag. That is it to it. Very, very quick and simple. So project 1 is done. Now we're going to go on project 2. And project 2, it's the window sheet, the window card. Oops. Well, we're going to clean that. Okay, so what we need 3-inch. See, I just cut that with my my paper cutter, 3 by 4 1/4. So now you get your window. I don't know how much you can see the window, but it's a window sheet. And again, Stampin' Up, sell that. Now, oh yeah, I missed a lot of stuff here. Here we go. So now we're gonna cut the big dragonfly out of our foil. Okay, and the question was, how do you get your foil not to get marks on it? Well, the best thing, to be honest, it's new plate. I know you cannot have a new plate every time you use a cutout. So what we're going to do, it's the regular platform with the adapter, or you can use your old one. And I use the magnetic platform. And I see one little dot here that was not removed. Here we go. You want to make sure that your die is completely clean. Now you're going to put that there. I use a bigger piece. Really, if you use a piece just about the same size, but you know what? I'm going to put it this way because I think I can use the negative of that and do a card. So I'm going to leave it that way. Now, I'm using the fine copy paper, the cheap one. And somebody was telling me, well, you can use like junk email, whatever. Well, I tried that, not on gold, it was on the shimmer, I think. And what happened with junk mail, sometimes the ink gonna get transferred to your paper. So remember, you still can recycle this. Now we're gonna take this, put it on top. Now to show you the real effect of it, I will use the worst of my plate for tonight. So you're going to see the true thing of it. So let me bring the big shot here. Okay, so I got that there. Okay, now look at this plate. It is beyond its bow. It is beyond love. So I'm going to put that there. We're going to roll it. And remember, this plate, like I said, it's more than used. So, and I go back and forth. And really, my big shot, it's tight, so one time would be good. I just did it back and forth. Boom! How pretty that is. Not a mark, a tiny little bit, but very, very little. And like I said, this was the worst plate of the worst plate. And you saw it going through. Now look at the paper though. See, you can see all the marks on the paper. That's the reverse side. Look, it is all the marks are all there from the plate. So that is one of the tip. I think that if you just leave with this tip tonight, I think you score. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my brush, put that on. Oops. Well, I can, here we go. I don't have to keep the negative there. Okay, I need my poker. And like I said, usually one time it is plenty for my big shot. Et voila. See? We get a very lovely image. Okay, now let me remove, excuse me, this. I won't know what to do with myself after live event tonight. Thing gonna be put away. My goodness. Good. It's a first for everything, isn't it? Okay, I just gonna check very quickly if we get some message here. Excuse me. Okay, here's a piece of paper that I cut on the short width, so it's 8.5. So it is 4.25 by 8.5. Now what you're gonna do is score. Okay, this is in my way. You're gonna score at 5.5. And then you're gonna cut at 7. So 5.5, it is a score. You're gonna cut. So really your piece is 7 by 4.25. And this piece is 4.25 by 1.5. But if you cut on the short way at 8.5, that's no waste paper. Now we're going to take this, we're going to reinforce this. Now to go quick for tonight, I could take a sponge or the ink direct. I'm just going to take the ink direct. I'm going to use Pool Party, Soft Sky, whatever. And I'm going to use this. It's just to go quick, or you can sponge it too. I'm going to use a little bit of yellow. Here we go. Call it good. So our dragonfly is done, but it has to dry. Now, we're going to take our, this is Sending Love, the designer series paper. I love this paper. It is beyond gorgeous. Now we're going to put that on top. I just cut that a tiny bit smaller, so it is like 4 1/8 by 1 3/8. And then we're going to put this one at the top. It's time for a new blade. Et voila. Now this one here, we're going to stamp the big dahlia flower. I didn't bring it, but I'm going to get it. Here it is. I had forgot that. Not too bad so far, right? When it's a big stamp set, leave it down. It's a lot easier. So just leave it down. And remember, all the dimension and all the measurement and all that shipping, it's all in the PDF file. Now I'm going to put that on top. Voila. Now, and we're going to take this, we're going to mount this over here. Now, how can we guess where the greeting gonna go? Well, I know magic. So to make some magic happen, this is our bottom of the card. It's gonna go there. So that means this is a window, right? So we're gonna leave that there. For the inside, I'm using Avant Garden. That's a celebration. We're gonna put to someone who make others so happy at the top, and thanks for being you inside. So let's bring this in. So I got this one here. And I'm using Memento Black right now. So over here, I put that one on this side. And usually when it's photopolymer, I put my foam under. I just didn't do it right now. If you don't have your foam, really give a good impression and it should be good. But some of the bigger stamp set, really you need the foam under. What I'm talking about, when you stamp with photopolymer, this is the paper piercer foam. So it's awesome. It's in the back of the catalog. Okay, so we're done with this one. Now let's do the other one. Thanks for being you. Okay, so this is there. The window's going to be above there, so I'm going to put that right here. Boom. See how cool that is? So before you put your window, you want to do your greeting, so then it's super, super, super easy. Huh. I brought two of the same stamps in. That's funny. Okay, now for the window, you're going to take this piece here, and we're going to use the tear and tape. And when I say you have to go right at the edge, you have to go right at the edge, because we don't have a lot of space. And the reason why I went at 3, really it would be easier if you go a little bit bigger, but your window sheet, it's 12 by 12. So if you cut in strip of 3, then you get 4 strip. So I'm going to put that right at the edge. See? Shh. Shh. Okay. Now we're going to remove that white tape here. Now we're going to take this. It's a lot easier if I put it here. Okay, the first one, let's go right at the edge of the tape. It's just I want to make sure I'm straight, so really I have to do it on this. If you don't do it on top of your card, then it's hard to tell if you're straight. Here we go. Now I'm going to take this, just make sure you cover your tape, but you're staying very straight with your card. Never mind the bottom there, we're going to move it there. Here we go. Now you're going to take your tear and tape, put it in the back of this. Right at the edge again. You have to stay right at the edge. Because we don't have no spare place at all. Okay. Remove this. Here we go. Now, you're going to take this, put that equal right at the bottom, leave it down, bring this down. Voila! Is that cool? Now, you're going to take your dragonfly, use some glue dots. I use 2-3 glue dots. Oops. So you want to make sure the ink is dry, because if not, it don't want to catch. Okay, the tail there, we're going to add another one at the tail. See, it's not dry. So the ink needs to dry. So we're just going to leave one at the top there. Make sure you don't cover your greeting. Okay, for the tail, what I've done with the tail, I take a glue dot, fold it in 2. So I just do like a little, and put it in the back of the tail. And voila, my friend, you got it. And when you open it up, it's still pretty in the back because you cover it. And you see the thing, and if it happened that you would have, I see a little bit of glue right there. Take your eraser and just erase this here. So if it happened that you get a little bit of glue, just use your eraser and that's going to take it right off. Here we go. But yeah, it's just the perfect size. So really, if you're not afraid to waste some of the window sheet a little bit, I would go at 3 1/4. It would give you more place to play a bit. This is it for this card. So let's move along. Now the next one. Okay, I need to bring the big shot again. And I thought I brought the, here we go. I thought I had the thing, but I don't. So let me reach for this. Okay, so what you're going to do, this is the detail, So Detail framelit. We're going to use this one. And then for the leaf, that is from, now I cannot even remember. I'm going to think about it 1 second. I thought I cut both leaves, but I didn't. Here we go. Got it. So for the leaves, it is a stylish stems. So in the bowl image, this is the bowl image, you're going to need 2 in the Pure Pizzazz. In the detail one, you're going to need 2 in the Dazzling Diamond. Dazzling Diamond, it's kind of tricky to cut because it's thick, it's detail, it's, you get. So this one here, what I done, I cut it on the reverse side. So let me move this here. And I'm going to bring, let me bring this here. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Going to put that right here. So this is 5 1/2 wide. That's exactly the width of a card. And you see I got a leaf there. I'm going to put the other leaf there. This we're going to, here we go. So then I'm going to go ahead and pass this in the big shot. Okay, I want to bring the big shot here so I don't have to move the camera again. 2 seconds. So I'm going to go back and forth. Uh-oh, no. I did wrong. Remember I told you we're going to take the glitter face down. And that make it easier to cut with when it comes to glitter. So glitter face down. If it's words or something that matter on the way that it's going to face up, then you cannot do this. But this, it's no problem for a flower. You can reverse the image easy. But wording and letters, that's a no-no. So this really is just for flowers and image like circle and things that don't matter. Okay, I'm coming right back. Here it is. So remember, if you think you're going to do that with like those sassy saying or the saying something, this won't work because the word's going to be reversed. So like for flowers, yes, but not anything that matter on the, when you turn it. This is so slick, I'm telling you, it's, and see, I just got a few right there in the center, and I use my silly bow, my ugly, it's not ugly, it's very well-loved plate. And if I would have a decent plate, this wouldn't happen. It would have come right off, trust me. I should have get another plate too. But I wanted to show you the real thing with the butterfly. Here we go. So see, it was not that bad. I really think this one is a friendly one. Some are not so friendly sometimes, I say, but this one is very friendly. So you're going to need 2 of that, and you're going to need 2 of your leaf also. And the same, the leaf, you know, I did the reverse. It's just the finish, it's kind of rough a little bit on top, but it's not bad at all. Okay, so before I put my this back away, I just want to make sure that I get it clean so when I come to use it next, it's ready to rock and roll. Okay, if I would know where I put this package, I don't want to lose this framelit though. Oh, right here. Okay, I'm going to put that away. You guys should be proud of me that I'm putting stuff away today. Okay, here we go. Now, what you're going to need is, oops, this is good. You're going to need, I'm looking for my catalog. Here it is. So the paper that I'm telling you about, this is the stamps that we used earlier. So the paper, the Falling in Love, this is the paper. It's beyond gorgeous. Well, I was out of this print that I used for that one. So I'm using this print. It is the same, from the same pack. It's just it's not my favorite with this color, but it goes. So we're going to fold this in 2, no gluing at all. So it's just 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 by 11, score at 5 1/2. It's no gluing on that. Now you're going to take this, and I know I got another one. Here it is. Now it's pre-scored for you there, so just be careful when you, okay. Like this, and then this one. Like this. Okay, now we're going to take the 1 inch rounder. And usually I never measure, but for this one I feel I need to measure. So 4 1/4. Okay, so I move it a bit there. So this is about my center. Sometime I measure, not a lot, but sometime. And we're going to put that halfway. And if you look in your rounder, in your circle punch, you see the center, it's raised up a little bit, so it's easy to see when you're in the center. I mean, even if you don't go right in the center, I mean, it's okay. It's just, that's what I want. Here we go. And yes, I did both layers at the same time, no problem. And now for this one here, we're going to put that right here because I won't glue it. Turn it around. Voila. As simple as that. Now take the tear and tape again. So we're using quite a bit of tear and tape tonight. Well, here it is. You're going to put tear and tape on the inside here. And on the other one also. I love this tape. It's so friendly. Now this, what makes it lovely on this, we won't even glue the flowers. This is it. So it's no fussing about this. Here we go. Now take this. I'm going to bring it in the back. In the back of your card. Here we go. And then the, oops, I already took the paper off. In the back. this. Now, this you can put it right now, or you can put it after, whatever. It's no right and wrong. And I cut this piece a smidge smaller in case if you want it to slide. This is about 22 inch, and this is the celebration paper. Let me measure. Yeah, it's about 22 inch. And in the celebration, it comes both. So you get the 2 rolls in one pack. So it's a darn good thing. A good deal. Here we go. So if I want my bow to go that way, I need to tie my ribbon up and down. Remember, always tie your ribbon the other way, the contrary of what you want your bow to go. So if I tie my first knot up and down, my bow gonna go this way. If I would tie my knot this way, my bow would go this way. Now I do the bottom, do a loop, come this to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, under and down. I'm off a little bit here. Let's move that in this. Oh, you know what? One thing, you have to make sure you're not twisted in the back. I was twisted. Okay, that's not twisted. Now we're going to come back here. I know many tell me that their bow challenge. I got a video on my blog for my Stamping 101. If you put ribbon, bow, you're going to get a video that just show you this. So I go very slow. And remember, on a video, you can pause, you can rewind, you can fast forward. So really, I had 22 inch. So to be honest, I think 20 inch would be plenty. Yeah, 20 inch would be just right. Here we go. Now for the inside, I'm using floral phrase, and I'm using sweet sugar plum. And I love this set here. You're going to see, when I stamp with it, it's not smooth. It's not, that's the way it is. If you look at the image, you see it's darker, lighter, darker. That's the way that the stamp set is. So don't think you get a defective stamp. I know I answered that question a lot, but it is not defective. That's the way it is, my friend. I'm going to stamp that right there. Ooh, pretty. Gonna wash that, put it away. And now on the top, I just use the border. Okay, I need my scrap paper, that one right here. I'm gonna try to keep that. I need to look above the camera. It's kind of challenge, a camera in the way. I think I'm crooked, but that's okay. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Here we go. Now, what we're going to do is our leaves. So, for the leaf, hey, it's time for a door prize, Ollie, a screen prize. So, if you don't have this stamp set, or if you got it and you would like to give it to a friend, just comment there what you think of our live event or where you're from, and Ollie gonna pick a winner. Gonna have this set. It's called Best Dots. The best is yet to come. So this is it. So Holly, if you want to pick a winner, please. Ollie pick the name and then she draw. So we're gonna wait a little bit and she's gonna tell us who's the winner is. So now for the leaf here, I like to use Tombow glue. So I use my silicone mat, make it easier. So the back of my leaf there, well, first let's see, make sure which side they go. So then it make it easier. You don't, like this, I would have went the wrong side. So you go this way. So I'm just going to put that this way, so then I know they're ready. And then glimmer paper or the foil paper, it's almost like a coating in the back of the paper, and I don't like to use the fine tip for that. It seemed that it want to come apart easy, but the Tombow, it's a great one for this. Now I'm going to take this, and plus you can maneuver it around here. Here we go. And here we go. Now, one of them, I'm going to be, first we have to slide our card in. So one of it, you see here, they're glue dots. So you just want to make sure that it's going to stop there. I mean, it won't go nowhere because this is folded in the back. So I'm going to take this, slide it in. Sometimes when you slide it, you just have to be careful because it hit on the side of this. So now take a glue dot, and when you put the glue dot, make sure you don't go on your card. You just go in that little opening. I'm going to go right there on the side. And then over here, I'm going to come right here. Et voila, my friend. That's it. So now when I pull it up, voila. So I didn't put no greeting. If you notice, I didn't, because I was thinking this would be a nice wedding. It would be a nice anniversary. It would be mini nice. So I'm just waiting to decide what I'm going to use. I don't like this. It's going too much on this. So what I'm going to do, take this, move it a bit here. Take this one. Take another glue dot. Leave that one there. Don't worry about that one. So you want to put it about the same proportion. Here we go. Now much better for me. See? So you just don't start too much on the side. Start more in the center and overlap them. So here's with that paper and there with that paper. You know what? This is pretty too when it's done. And if you don't like the designer series paper, voila! Oh, I should have done the other one because I stamped the gorgeous grunge. Like I said, I thought it was missing something. So I started with, of course, my, oops, this don't slide good there. I think it's better when you go down than up. And remember, this can get glued there. If you want this permanent there, I would glue it there. It's just that I wanted to show you two ways. And this you can trim the side too to give a little bit more chance. But here, this is what I was saying. See, I got all the little dots. That's the gorgeous grunge that I stamp in the back. Here we go. Another one done. I'm thinking of the song, Never Bite the Dust. Okay, now the chicken. And you know what? I should have stamped those chicken and cut them out. That's okay. I'm going to chit-chat with you while I cut that. So let's start with the chicken, because let's do that fast. So it's shimmer cardstock that I'm using. Okay? This is a good piece. So we're going to, and again, the chicken, it's a celebration, so the only way you can get it is with free. So you don't need the whole thing, and I'm not sure how much we need, so it's easier to, here we go. I'm going to put it there. And do I want to wash that as I go? I think so. And this is the last card, so I think I'm doing very good tonight. Okay, and here's the, okay, I named my chicken today. This one is here, his name is Mr. Fry or Mr. Fryer. He looked like, we got church chicken here. You look like the guy on the advertising for that on the bulletin there. So that's Mr. Fry. This is Mr. Picker. Look, he's going at the ground. And this is Sunny Side Up, or Mrs. Breakfast, because she's the one that looked like she gonna lay the eggs. So that's my name. So that's Mrs. Breakfast or Sunny Side Up. So whatever you want. I did a video today. I'm gonna show it to you. After I did one video. This is Verna. Send me this picture. It was Liza Kilo. It's a French one. I say it in the video. I don't remember. So this was my first attempt to it. And voila! They are so cute. And this, I thought I needed darker. But you know what? After I was done with that, I said, that looked like a outhouse. It don't just look like a chicken coop. So after I was done with all the video, waiting for tonight to be live, I decided I was doing an outhouse. So I put my circle there, cut it diagonal, all the same way. But here it is. They're stuck in the outhouse. They're trying to get out. So that's going to be, that's when I name my chicken. So Picker, Mr. Fryer, and Breakfast, Mrs. Breakfast, or Sunny Side Up. I think I'm going to stick with Mrs. Breakfast. She really looked like she's ready to lay the eggs. So, yeah, I did a mini video this week. Mini. So, okay, let's color this quick. And I won't be fussy about my coloring tonight. So you can use marker, you can use watercolor, whatever you want. It's no right or wrong. I'm just going to go quick, and you're going to see when I say I watercolor quick. I'm like that big Mr. Guy, the picker there. That's what I'm just picking at it. And I'm going to do some pink and orange here. She is a wild one today. And then I'm going to color her a little bit of yellow. Oh, she's going to be the wild girl for sure. See, I am not even being careful. Like I said, I'm just... And him here, his fitter's going to be yellow. And then I'm going to color in brown. You can, you know, put a little bit more love in your watercoloring. I'm just trying to get quick because I should have done that in advance. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I did, but I didn't. And this one here needs this little thing on top there in its gobbler. Now, I'm going to do in gray this one. Okay, and I will do my aqua painter. Just make sure your brush is wet. Let's blend that a little bit. And again, this is shimmer cardstock. Okay. Don't you look? You look like a fryer, ready to be fried. And you know, in the deep south, or in the south I should say, they love their fried chicken down here. So I think I should do all my chicken with this one. It would be a popular card over here. You sure do love fried chicken. Every corner you get fried chicken. Here we go. I think we get fried chicken for breakfast, fried chicken for dinner, lunch, fried chicken all around. Here we go. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to use, the wing of Stella and the gold. I like to put their little beak with the gold wing of Stella. And another thing that I've been using my wing of Stella, it's on this Mrs. Breakfast here. She got highlights at every day. I give her some highlights when I play with her. If you look at all my picture, she got gold highlights. She is so pretty, don't you think? Look at that, those gold highlights. Okay, we have to let that dry a little bit before we can cut it, because if you try to cut it before that it's dry, then it's just ripped. So we're going to leave that aside for now, and let's do our bits and pieces we need. So we need this piece here that measure. This I had some boo-boo in my PDF file, but I fixed them. So it is 5.5 by 4.5. So 5.5 by 4.5, and I score at 1/4 inch. Now this part here, just this, we're going to use the hexagon, and the side that you see the zigzag and the Stampin' Up, open this, and then we're going to use, you can use crumb cake, soft suede, whatever you got in your hand. I want a little bit darker, so I'm going to go soft suede and just tap very gentle. Don't even need the brayer, just tap gentle. And if you see that apple there, the big chunk, don't worry about that. Just take a rag there and do this and do this. Now I put my hand right in it. That was not smart, but you got the clue. Now we're going to take this here, and we're going to put that right on top. And take a piece of scrap paper. And don't pass it in the big shot, because you don't want it embossed. We're using this for a stamp. Put it that way. We don't have a chicken wire stamp, but now we do. See? Boom. So, and then, really, you would just pass this under running water. So I'm just using my lovely rag here. This is an absorber, if you're wondering what that is. You get that in the car section, the stuff that to wash the car. It's called an absorber. It is one of the awesome tools in my craft room that don't come from a craft store. Okay, we got this. Now the next piece, measure. I want to make sure my sample are, see, it was paper. This is cardstock, so I have to be careful. This measures 6.5 by 5.5. You score at 3.25. Fold that in two. Now this needs to be stamped. Here we need to be creative a little bit. So this is crumb cake, and we're using crumb cake ink. And you have to fold it first so you know the direction. First I had put it this way. It didn't look good at all that way. So now leave it this way. Come this way here. Oops, I almost did that. You're going to put it this way. Let me think twice here. I have to think. Sometimes I have to think. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to come right here. Okay. We'll use this here. Oh, I have terrain kits. Here we go. Don't worry about the bottom. We're going to come back there. Now again, re-ink again. And you see when it's a big stamp, I leave it down and bring the paper to it. Now I'm going to bring this here. I try to match it the best that I can. It don't always happen, but I try. Yeah. I think we get a winner. Vicky Lauer from PA. Vicky Lauer from PA. If you can email me at FrenchieStamps.com and tell me your mailing address, I will make sure you get that stamp set. Vicky Lauer. Voila. And that's pretty good here. Even if I try to repeat that just right, it won't happen. Now we're going to do it again. Just the bottom. So I'm going to come right here. I try to see where I finish. Usually I put my finger here. It's about there. Woohoo! So you see, I'm a bit like my grandma, you know, when it comes to cooking. I don't follow recipe, I just wing it. Well, that's how I stamp too. I just wing it. Woohoo! That's pretty good. It's a dark spot there, but don't you worry, wood or not equally. See that? That's pretty good. Okay, so that's one part, one part. Okay, now we're going to leave that here. So we get 2 parts done. Now we get another piece here. Here we go. So this piece here, measure, 6 1/4 by 5 1/2. 6 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then you score at 2 inch. Now, this is just the front of the card that you need. So this one, it's easy. Ink it. There's this. Now I'm going to put that on top. Remember the part that it's, keep that in because that don't need to be... Okay, now I'm going to remove this. Okay, this I won't wash yet, so let's put that aside. Okay, now we have to assemble. So now, this piece here, going to go here. Oops, this way. So now what we have to do is do our circle in this. Because we cannot do all layers at once, okay? So, did I do... I don't think I can do all 3 at once. I really don't think so. Let me see. Okay, so I get all the 3 layers. It goes. Okay. So what you're going to do is take your piece, the 6 1/4 by 5 1/2, the 2 inch stay there, the 6 1/2 by 5 1/2, so you fold this in 2, and this here is going to go right at the edge. Make sure it's right at the edge. Don't glue nothing yet. Well, really, we could glue this part though. Okay, you know what? We're going to glue this part. That's lovely. Here we go. Okay, so take this edge right here with this and mount that perfectly together. If you're off a little bit, don't worry. Okay, so now keep that close there. Okay, we got that. And this is the 1 1/4, and I go right at the end and right at the edge here. Now I'm going to come at the other end, push it all the way in, and right at the edge. You see the, right here at the edge. Here we go. Now you're going to try to go in the center of those 2. So how do I do that? I try to make sure I get each proportion about the same. Make sure it's pushed all the way. Wow, this is lovely. And the other card, I did it with framelits. Oh my goodness, it's so much harder. This is so easy compared to the other one. So now, what you're going to do, you're going to need 9 of this. Yes, 9 of this. So the first, you're going to punch first with the 1 1/4. I think I can get 2 out of this. So you're going to punch your first circle with 1 1/4, and then you're going to come back with the 1 1/2. And then do your frame. So you 1, I don't know how many I cut. I know I get at least 7. So now I'm sure we get 9. Now, and what you're going to do, it's all the front of this. We're going to glue this. So, and the easiest way for that, it's Stampo glue right on top of this here. And usually I can do 2 and then come before it dry. Here we go. So now you see you get your frame and, oops, be careful. And it's good to have the silicone in the back, so then if you get glue that go on the side, well, then you don't ruin your working place. And not only that you don't ruin your walking space, it's that you won't put your card on top of the glue there. Now this is going to go on top here. See? Perfect. Now open this up. Now, before we put this part, though, see, the chicken is stuck in the back of that. So we have to wait for that one. So we're going to do this part here. And then we're going to cut the chicken. We're almost done. I hope you're not giving up on me. So you see just a little bit of glue go a long way on this. So you're going to take your frame. And that's what it's the beauty of the tambour. You can move it before it dries. While fast fuse and that, when you put it down, it's down. You sew with the bag. Nope. Not too much. You don't want to squeeze too much. Here we go. Now let's trim those chicken quick. Well, let's finish this part. So, okay. So this is like this. Make sure that this happens, that really you push it down, that it stayed good there. So now, this part that we did the chicken wire, this is going to get glue in the back of this part here. This one. Okay? Oh, let's back up the bus here. I got my Nebraska girl here. See? Let's back up the bus. That's what they used to tell me. Okay, let's do the piece inside first. So that one, I'm using a basic butterfly. It really looked like a chicken wire. See? This one. It looked like a chicken wire. So that it's in the basic butterfly. And what you're going to do, I like smoky gray, smoky slate, because it looked like wire. So let's move that there. And I'm going to stamp off. I don't want it too dark. So, oh, I didn't stamp off. Okay, full strength tonight. Okay, full strength for this one. The other one I stamp off. But tonight it's full strength. So, I guess, you know what? It's not that dark though. It's good. Okay, let's remove that. Now, we don't stamp the inside of it yet. That we're going to stamp that through the window. But the chicken wire needs stamped first. Now, let's take our fast fuse, whatever glue you want to use. That go on this little 2-inch strip here. Here we go. You don't need no ring in the back there because you won't see that. Now you're going to put this flat. You're going to take the grating in A-chick. And we're going to put, A-chick. And then I'm going to stamp with Memento or Stays On. Memento is going to clean better here. So I got A-chick. Going to go sideways to make it fit. So then you know it's exactly in your hole. So that's why that you have to go through your hole. If not, you would have to measure everything, and that would be complicated. Now, the next one is the egg. Oh, and that one I had color it, so maybe I should have used stays on. That's okay. I'm going to color it quick. Let me... I just use my watercolor. You can use ink, whatever. I'm just going to be careful here not to smear too much on the black because it's the memento. It's a brown egg. So, you know what? Mrs. Breakfast lay a brown egg. She don't do the white eggs. She laid the brown one. And they say those ones are better for you. Have a good egg. No, have a happy day. In the bottom, we got have a happy day. Voila! So that's how you can have your thing lined up perfectly. Now, we're going to use Tombow again. And the reason why I'm using Tombow again is because I need to have some space to make sure it's going straight. Now I'm just, oh, here it is. So this part here need to go the other way. Here we go. So it needs to be folded the other way. So you get your stamping this side because it's going to go, no, I had it right. It needs to be folded with your stamping. Here we go. It's going to get glue in the back of this one. And you see when it opens? Okay, so let's close this here. Put a Tombow here. Okay, the best way that I found to do this, it's this flat and this. And then what I'm going to do is take this, bring it down. Okay, now it's straight here, straight there, straight at the top. Put your pressure on it. That's the easiest way when I did those peekaboo cards on the other one too. Okay, now see, you get this, watch it, voila! Okay, fast, let's whip those chicken out. And to be honest, I color the back of them. I color different color, but just to go faster tonight, they're all going to be yellow. And the reason why I color them, I think they look better when you open your card. So instead of cutting them and sponging them, I'm just having, here we go fast. So then they're all yellow. So what I'm going to do, I just gonna, and no, we don't have a framelit for this, so that's what we call it, fussy cutting. When you fussy cut, that means you take your scissor and you do the fuss. But if you watch me do the cutting here, I move the paper way more than I move the scissors. And that's what makes it easy for me. A lot of people say, oh, I really dislike cutting. Well, when you're going to learn the trick of moving the paper, you're going to find it a lot easier. See, I'm just wiggling for all the little fur there. I'm not going fancy in that. And then I move the paper. It's much easier than moving the scissors. Okay, we got one. And see all those legs and that, we don't have to worry about that because they're going to get covered. Poor girl. She just lost her legs. There we go. you get a wish list longer than $125 or $150? You know why I'm asking that, right? Why not join our team? We have an awesome team. I'm having my first in Livingston, our first retreat in March. I cannot wait to be with them. I get a good group coming in. I heard my phone buzz there. I just want to make sure that Ollie's not trying to reach me. Because that's how we communicate there. And trust me, she don't text or anything except if it's important. She's very well trained, that girl. She is my right hand when it comes to this. Thank you, Ollie. I know I don't say it a lot to you, but I really do appreciate you. And all my viewers, thank you, because without you, me and Ollie wouldn't have a job. Okay, I should have cut first. We would be done, but you can see from the start to the finish, right? The girl with her hair, she got a very difficult hairdo to keep up, you know? Okay. Now, Mr. Picker, he is super simple. But we're going to have, it's simple to cut out here, but he's the artist to put in the card, though. I hate to say that, but he was, the way that his shape is kind of tricky to put in the card. Okay. Now we're going to start with M. Start with M. So what you want to do is bring it and see where you're going to have to cut. They go in the back and see, so this here needs to be chopped. And one thing you could do is bring this here, right there, and see, okay, so that needs to be trimmed here. You can do that way, or you can do the hard way like I do. That's so much easier. So now what you're going to do is bring him here. That was too easy. You want to keep enough, though, to glue in. So I'm going to use glue dots. You know, the more you do, the better you get at it, right? Okay, so I got a glue dot on his tail and on his head. And I can do some trimming here in a bit. Here we go. Okay, here, need a bit of trimming. You see, I'm not afraid of him. Okay, the glue dot was a bit too low. So now, because I cannot see the glue dots, ladies. Here we go. Now I'm going to take this, put that right here. I know I still have some glue in this. Oops, it was stuck. That's okay. So if that happened, just take a piece of scrap paper there, go under and lift. So that way you don't keep on spreading even more. So go under the glue and lift up. The more mistake you make, the better crafter you're going to get. Trust me. Here we go. And I see this here. We're going to give him a little tuck here. Because you don't want to keep the glue there, because when you close your card, you know what's going to happen, right? Here we go. So you want to make sure you don't have the glue dots showing. You need some glue dots, but you don't want it to show. And the scissors, I got a sweet friend of mine that sent me some of this. It's, I'm almost out. The adhesive remover pad. That is awesome. It's what they use to take the band-aids off and that at the hospital. Or another thing that worked great is W40. Goo Gone and all that stuff, it leaves that residue on it. And I'm telling you girls, that stuff or the W40, it's awesome. Now we're going to put him right there. So let me... Okay, I'm going to cut him right here. Oh, no, that go outside. You know what? Let's glue him outside and we're going to fix him from the inside. That one, the tail don't even go out. Here we go. Okay, the tail don't go out. All you need is add a little bit more in. I cut maybe a little bit too much of his body. No, it's going to be another shape here. You know what? Make sure you bring those glue dots way high by the head. So right at the tip there. Here we go. So you see that's the most fussing card here. It's to figure where your chicken gonna fit. Other than that, it's easy. Here we go. Now I'm gonna take this here. Oh, cut a bit too much there. That's okay. Because really what I could have done is put him trace around him with this. That would have been too easy, right? Yeah, that would have been too easy if I would have. Make sure you wipe your glue. Here we go. The girl is so easy. That's just like real life. Even if I cut his body a bit there, he's okay. The girl, it's super, super easy. So glue dot on the head, and the head got plenty of space. So just bring her up right there. Turn it around. And you see, just like life, right? No. If we get some gentlemen here, I'm not picking on you. Here we go. And then we just have to put the inch. I don't know if I see that right. So that it's ½ inch by 1 inch. And I score at ¼ inch. Okay. I got some glue on my hand. Let me fix myself up a bit. So let me clean a bit here. Let's remove this. We just have to do the inch on the door. So that, again, it's in chocolate chip. It is 1 inch by ½ inch, core at ¼ inch, like this, and like this. And then glue on both sides. I mean both sides, not both sides, but all around. It's not like the other one, you can only put glue on one. Oh, that's my next video, the other chicken video. Huh. See, I get everything attached together. It's funny when you do that many in one day. Now I'm going to take this, put that right there. Do I measure? Nah. So it's about a finger. I'm going to go a finger down there and put it right there. Now we're going to take those awesome bling here. Oh, I'm out of screws in this. I think we need screws though. Here, I got another pad. That's the Urban Underground. It's with the tool, and where you're going to find hexagon, whatchamacallit, hexagon embossing folder that we use tonight. That's their boat there. Oh, my husband would be so proud. See, I did the screws facing the same direction. He's one anal about that. So voila, my friend. It looked the same than this one, except my chicken get a little bit of tough time live trying to rush through them. But they still look lovely, I think. And then this is the one we're done tonight. See it? A little bit of opening there. But voila! So see, it's much nicer when they're color in the back. This one I had color different color too. You can do that also. But I think it's much nicer than having all that white there. And voila. So we're going to have another door prize. The same thing because I had 2 of those sets. So tell us what you like the best about live event tonight. And we're going to pick another winner. Now let me turn facing you. So close your eyes, and open up. Oh, now it's way high. Okay, I think we get that. So I'm going to show you this is my blog, FrenchieStamps.com. That's where you can find www, of course, in the front. That's where you can find all what's going on with my stamping world. And here is the hostess code for tonight. 9T62 Queen Gorgeous Banana 4. So QGB4. Oh, my nose itch. So again, it's 9T62 QGB4. And when I announce the winner, you guys need the lottery. You already won, you know that. You have to email me tonight. Because in the past, sometimes they waited like 3 weeks and I give the price at another thing if I don't get a response. So you need to be present and then when we're done to go email me. Now I'm reading here. The cards are fantastic. I like the chicken card and the beautiful die. All the cards are always awesome. The chicken. Thank you. Well done. So we're going to wait a little bit and then Ollie's gonna send me the memo. So if you get any question, now it's the time. And sometimes I don't see your question or if it's personal, whatever, Ollie tried to keep it up with me. But if you get any question that I didn't answer or Ollie didn't see, because it's hard to keep up with all that commotion, please always feel free to email me. I'm here to help you out. And again, don't forget, celebration, great time to join, great time to shop. And to be honest with you, when you shop with me, that's what keeps me going. So thank you so much for all the loyal customer. I really appreciate you. The chicken dance. Can we see the back of the elegant car? Which one? Oh, yes. I think this is the one. See? That's the back of it. You could stamp something there or whatever. I didn't put another cover for that. It's glitter with the glitter ribbon. So I think it's good. So I'm trying to catch those questions as fast as they get. Here we go. So yeah, so the chicken in the hen house or whatever they call it there, those videos gonna come up like next week or the week after. Absolutely. I absolutely love this one, Diagonal. I think that, well, coming from the country in the farmhouse, I remember I didn't have to use it. We had the inside bathroom. But we still had it at the potato house. So when you were working at the potato house, if you had to go, you were going in this. So for me, it's even more fun. Oh, the inside. See, I did the inside too. So So I think they're beyond cute. So Verna, thank you so much for sending it. And Caillou, thank you for the inspiration. I think it's beyond cute. So that's coming up. I got many cards coming up. I will cut many things. Oh, I heard my phone. And that is, they want a video of the outhouse. The outhouse and the other one, it's almost the same. But as I cut diagonal for the outhouse, I was taking pictures. So you will get that also. A few days separate. Yes, you will. It's just an extra cut after it's done pretty much. And the winner is Desiree Lewis. Desiree? Well, that it's French. Desiree? Holly, help me out. Too bad she's not here. Desiree Lewis from Montana. M-O, I think, Missouri, Montana, M-O. So please email me at FrenchieStamps.com. I'm going to make sure to put that in the mail. So yes, all those videos are coming up. And like I said, I got many videos. I got some stamp on the go too over here. This year is just the way you cut your paper. But then I got the weaving one. And that I'm going to show you how to do the stamp to curve the stamp like that. It's just one piece of paper, quick, simple. I got it in the blue. So I got a lot of video. Like I said, my video day, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except if it's something weird happened. I switched like last week. I had Thursday because I had a vlog up, but I had promised a video for Lizzie's birthday, so I had one on Thursday too. So, but you can count on Monday, Wednesday, Friday for videos. The only day that you won't find a new blog on my blog at Frenchie Stamps, that's on Sunday. I don't blog on Sunday. So thank you so much. Yes, so for $30, you're gonna get the PDF file of tonight with this Hostess code, and for $55 you're going to get a celebration and both PDF file, and you can see the other PDF file on my blog. And plus, don't forget, that's one thing I never say, and I should say it, don't forget that your shipping, it's the same all the way to $69. Oh, I thought I'm going to sneeze. It's $6.95 minimum shipping, so that you place an order of $30 or you place an order of $69, it's still $6.95 shipping. Over the $69.95, then it goes to 10%, so it would be $70, $7. If it's $82 your order, you pay shipping $8.20, it's 10%. But the minimum on the shipping, it's $6.95. So keep that in mind when you place an order. Sometimes it's worth boosting it up a bit because you're going to save that percentage on the shipping. Okay. I'm trying to read some answer. Let me tell you, you guys are fast typer. Ollie, you're doing good. So, okay, I'm going to call Ollie soon as we're done, and she debriefed me. So, when we're done a live event, Ollie's not done working then. So, then I call her, and I said, okay, what did I miss? Where I can improve? And she's going to say, you've been off the grid all night long. You were all on one side. And then next time I'm going to say, okay, remember, friends, last time you were way off. You have to pay more attention to your screen. But to be honest, I forget about that because I get so excited when I start stamping. I even forget that I'm live and I just go. So I try my best, but sometimes I don't keep up. So, well, I guess that is it. And again, don't forget, email me if you got any question. Thank you so much and have a great night, everyone. Oh, next live event, February 11. Next live event. What are we making? Some coasters. I don't know. I'm going to have that lined up the week before. It is on February 11th, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So mark your calendar, February, that's a hard word for me to say, February 11 at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's our next live event on YouTube. Remember, we try to take a weeknight, a weekend, Saturday morning, a weeknight. So we try to rotate that like that. But every Thursday, most Thursday night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm on my Facebook business page. So make sure you join me there. Thank you again and have a lovely night, my friends.